Hello everyone, so in today's video I'm gonna talk about shadow entry again. So this time we're gonna find shadow zone. Okay, shadow zone actually is a upgrade version for shadow entry topic. We go deeper about shadow. So as you already understand how to use shadow entry, how to find shadow to do entry, then in today's topic I'm gonna talk about shadow zone. So what is shadow zone? Actually, this is one of the phenomena topic that happen many times in trading, but just we every time we ignore the thing in the market here. So actually happens so many times already. So we will find one example for it, and then we will go through it. So this is shadow, correct? Okay, you can see so many shadow here, shadow. These all are shadow zone. Okay, so I will give you one example. We're gonna talk about this example, okay? This one. So, first thing, why you have to figure out why there will be a shadow like this. Okay, a shadow like this. What is this shadow means? So shadow here in H4 time frame, meaning in lower time frame you can see the price drop very hard, drop very fast. That's why in H4 candlestick cannot capture the candle body, meaning the price go to the top and then suddenly drop very hard and very fast. That's why after the candle close we can see the shadow here. Now let me change to 1 hour time frame. Yes, in 1 hour time frame it is the same thing. The price go to here and suddenly drop back to here. So this thing we call shadow. Okay, I try to change to lower time frame whether we can see the example in lower time frame. Okay, M30, M15. Yes. In M15 we will see something like this. The price go up and then suddenly bow, drop. So we'll form a shadow in bigger time frame, H4. That's why we can see a shadow here. Okay, so today's shadow zone. What is shadow zone? Actually, this is a zone because the price able to drop very hard and very fast from here to downward up until here. So meaning here we will have supply sell, meaning this is a sell zone, correct? This is a sell zone, definitely a sell zone because the price drop very hard. So this we will have a resistance sell here, and the price drop is about how many pips? 400 pips. Okay, 400 pips, something like that. So when the price break the resistance here, resistance will become support, correct? So we can use to buy. So how to buy? We can use the shadow to buy. This is the thing. So when the price come to the shadow here, when you want to entry buy, you need to find a shadow entry against, and then you can go entry directly. Something like this. This is a H4. Okay. Use back the technique of shadow entry that you learned before. Okay. You can find the clues there. M30. Yes, M30. You will see something like this. You will see shadow and then pound going up. Or maybe you use lower time frame, like say 15 minutes. You try to find until buyer is stronger than seller, then you're able to entry. Very simple logic. Okay, here. Price drop from here to here. This is the last breakdown power, last seller power. When the buyer able to kill the seller, meaning you can start to entry when the price retrace back to the bottom here, you can entry and then pound going up. Or you can use instantly, you use the price here. You find the last drop power will be from here to here, and then as long as, okay, when you see buyer able to break up the candle body here, meaning buyer is already break the last seller power. This is the last breakdown. So buyer already take over the market. So you're able to entry here directly and then pound going up. So this is how you use it. Okay, this is I call about the shadow zone. Okay, shadow zone. Okay, so I trying to find example again, so you can find an example here. This is a shadow where the price from here 177 add something go up directly to here is about 300 pips. So from here going up 300 pips, meaning here we have a strong support. So a strong support after the price break the strong support, meaning when the price come back to the strong support, support will become resistant. So we're able to sell it here and then pound. Okay. Okay, the same thing, if the price able to break up the strong resistance, okay, support become resistant again, and when the candle body able to break up the strong resistance from here, and then this is a support become resistant, and then resistance change back to support again. So when the price come back to support and fail to break with candle body, meaning we able to buy here, boom, going up. This is how you use it. Shadow zone. Okay, this is what I call shadow zone. So here, the same thing happened again. This is a shadow where the price from here drop very hard, and we have a zone strong resistance here. But because of CPI news break up really hard. Okay, so when the price come back to the zone here, we're able to entry buy. So when the price first touch to the zone in the previous video, I already talked about in the previous video, we can buy, and our TP of sales will be before the zone here. So when the price first touch the zone, we're able to buy, we can able to take the profit again. So right now I'm gonna find the entry point will be the the middle of the zone and the lowest of the zone here. We're able to buy again. Okay guys, and then if you zoom up, okay, you zoom in again, you can see this is a shadow where the price able to flies up. Okay, it's about 200 pips. So here we have strong support, price touch and then pound, 200 pips going up. So when the price drop and break the strong support will become resistant. That's why we can able to sell here and then pound going down. Okay, still remember? So this is how I give signal, and this is one of the shadow, how to use the shadow. So you have to understand the use of shadow. Okay, yes, here we can see again, this is a strong support. When the price break down the strong support, meaning when the price come back, we're able to sell. As long as the price, okay, the price candle cannot break the support, then we are good to sell. So we sell, when we sell, and then pow, 100 pips going down. Okay, so this is how we do it. This is how I do it. So here we have shadow, and this shadow from here drop directly how many pips? It's about 200 pips. So here we have strong resistance. So when strong resistance being break by candle body, meaning when the price come back to the strong resistance, we able to buy here and then pound 150 pips. Okay, so this is all about shadow zone. That's why I always want you to remember, and I want you to understand about shadow entry. When you understand about shadow entry, then it's not difficult to understand about shadow zone. So this is a shadow zone. So when this shadow zone already being used, when this shadow entry is already being used, meaning this is a H4 candle where we able to entry here, meaning this zone already being used. So there will be high possibility for the price to break down the shadow entry zone here, buy zone here. So when the price break down the support buy zone, the shadow entry buy zone here, meaning the buy zone gonna turns into sell zone. That's why when the price come back and touch the support buy zone, will turns into resistance and then drop directly, pound, going down. Okay, now you understand? So this is what I call a critical level. This is a critical level. If the price able to break up the strong, okay, the strong shadow sell here, meaning when the price come back to the strong, okay, sell zone will become strong buy zone and then go up 100 to 300 pips. So if the price fail to break the strong resistance, meaning the price will drop 100 or 300 pips also. downward. So this is what I call critical zone. So now you understand what I call the critical zone. Okay, so this is all about critical zone, and this is one of the critical zone where this is a sell zone, strong resistance. So when a price cannot break, meaning drop will be 100 to 300 pips. Okay guys, so you can find many, you can find so many examples here, as this is one of the phenomena in trading. So when you see a shadow here and we try to enter the lowest and then the price drop and then go up again, we're able to take some profit. But if you fail, you cut loss when the price break down the zone here, meaning when the price come back to the buy zone, we're able to sell. You sell and then pound, take back your money. If you hit SL when you're using shadow entry, doesn't matter. You're able to take back when you understand about shadow zone. Okay guys, so this is all about shadow, the knowledge about shadow and how I use shadow, guys. Okay, so I think that's it for today. So right now I'm gonna aim for the middle and the bottom here. We try to entry at the lower part of the zone, entry buy, and our SL should be 30 pips away. Okay, something like 30 pips or 20 pips away from the zone here.